Oh, wow. It says I'm streaming on YouTube as well. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Kristen. Whoa. Okay. Let's turn on this light. Hi. Okay. There we go. Seems so quiet in here today, doesn't it? Um, it does to me. Make sure I'm there we go. Arm of that. Oh, you know what? That's why I had this under here to help hold it up. How is everybody doing? Yay! Hi, everybody. Oh, my desktop. Actually, it's not as messy as it usually is. I do have some toys here. Try not to add too many things. Hi, Sarah. I did. I shared it with BB. Trying to set up a little bit better. I don't have my regular Build a Doll show. I'm just crafting today. There we go. Hi, Luciana. Hi, BB. So I'm just crafting today. And hi, Morgan. I'm putting dolls on hold. I've done a couple of custom ones, but I'm like, I need to wait for Halloween time. I ordered, you guys, oh my gosh. I ordered glow in the dark yarn for hair. And did you even know that existed? Um, but the hair is going to be, I think I got green. You could buy green, blue, yellow. It's kind of a neon yellow or white, which it's a little bit, it's like the glow in the dark white. I know. But I just got green. I'm going to try it out before I get other colors. But for hair, because I thought it would be cool for hair. And I got, let's see, oh my gosh. This is the scraps from the kit that I just made, you guys. Yeah, glow in the dark would be so cool. This is what's left of the fabric. I do have yours, BB, cut out. So you do have one. But I'm trying to find some pieces that I can make 2 backs from, because I got a check in the mail from a lady who wanted a kit, and I didn't know if she was gonna send it to me or not. So I'm now like cobbling some of this together. But I feel like I have enough here. No, that's not big enough. I might have to piece the fabric. Oh, look, here's a piece. Maybe. It's kind of small. I don't know. Okay. I will definitely search this and see. I just wanted to look at it real quick. But yesterday we went to the thrift store and I was looking for some fabric to make some Barbie, oh, she's upstairs. I keep thinking she's over here. The new Barbie. And if you're on YouTube, I'm live on Whatnot right now. So the Barbie, right? The Barbie movie, the Barbie dress, the pink and white gingham. I wanted to make some of those for different dolls. And I already this is mine. I got her in the mail. Isn't she beautiful? Okay, this is my toner doll. She is just intense. So I had that one that I borrowed. She's over here. I know, and it's a wig, so it comes off. It's almost like her hair is wet. It's like a weird, maybe it has some product, I'm guessing, to kind of keep it flat. Yeah. And it looks so much more orange than it looks orange, but it's more like an auburn orange. You know what I mean? Very slick, yeah. So, oh, she got real eyelashes. I don't think the other one does. No, she doesn't. So anyways, I have this gingham and I'm making a dress for her. I already pinched out the, what are they called? Darts. Early morning, guys. Uh, so And she has this really cool stand. I like these stands that they just sit like this on here because then it doesn't mess up their waist. I just don't like the ones that go around their waist. It just really it can crunch the fabric and it just doesn't like the dolls that are more expensive seem to come with these kind of stands because I also have an integrity doll with that kind of stand too. Hi everybody joining. Mm. So I do have stuff in my shop. They're dolls that I'm getting rid of in my collection, but then I think some of my brooches and stuff are in there too. Um, so I'm making that dress, but I was going to show you the other fabric that I found. And it's funny because I went to the thrift store looking for pink gingham, and I'm like, um, yeah, they do. You're right. Kathleen said rainbow high dolls come with that sticky hair or that slicky hair. Yeah, it's a type of saran or whatever. Uh, Nothing showing, like, I'm not selling today. I'm not making anything to sell today. I just Hi, Phyllis. Hi, Queen Bee. Oh, you can't? Oh, you know why? I didn't add them in my shop beforehand. Hi, Becky. Let me see if I can. Um, well, let me see. From shop. Sorry, guys. I forgot that it's not automatic. I'll just add all the things. Um, One's a unicorn. I sold some of these dolls. Oh yeah, I have dresses for dolls for sale too. Actually, I'm not going to do that one. Okay, done. There you go. Now they're in there. Okay. Well, now I know I can do it while I'm in there. So if you look at the buy it now, it's in there now. Okay. So these are I was wondering what size doll I should make these for. I'm going to make not integrity, uh, Tonner dolls size, but also thinking Blythe doll size maybe. But here's a shirt, a blouse I got yesterday. And it's pretty large. I feel like I can get quite a few doll dresses from it. 3/4 sleeves. But you know what too? It's got a little bit of a stretch to it. And it's the kind that's what is that called? It's purposefully wrinkly. Um, do you see that? See how it's got the little knobbly things, but that's on purpose. So this was $4. Does it show the stuff now? Can you guys go look and see? Let me know because it says 11 things right now. Um, so I got that shirt, and that one is very pink. Like this one is a dark pink, and that one is a little bit lighter. And this one is almost like a peach. Okay, cool. Thanks, Becky. Um, so you see, can I mean it looks like a light pink, right? Almost like a peachy pink. But I mean, I guess pink and white gingham isn't hard to find. So I found both of these yesterday, and this one's a little bit smaller. It does say extra large, but um yeah, isn't that cool? So I'm gonna see how many dresses and what size I want to do for those two. They're completely different. If you hold them up together, they look so different. Um, this one is obviously a lot larger of a stripe. So a plaid, maybe just for the bigger dolls. I can do this one. Um, and then, I mean, this is a larger one too. Uh, Hi, thanks for joining me. So I have that. I'm going to show you some of the things I got yesterday at the thrift store because I don't know. I hadn't been for a while and I had to get some clothes for my kids. So I thought I'd look in the dolls section. Do you know this doll, guys? Have you ever seen this doll before? I didn't know what she was. And I saw her in a bag with some other Barbies. And I thought, oh my gosh, she looks very interesting, doesn't she? And on the back of her neck it says Disney. She's called This is really silly. Okay. She's called a attractionista because she's supposed to be like the Disney attraction. So she's Pirates of the Caribbean. I know. Well, the Barbies have fashionistas, and then now there's the fresh, not the fresh dolls. What are they called? Oh, my mind just went blank. I know. Everything is Easta, Easta, Easta. And so she's an attractionista. That just is awful. That's awful. Sorry. That's a terrible name. But she's missing her skirt. But she does have like these pretend keys on her. I don't know. I just thought her face was interesting. And she's yellow. I was like, why is she yellow? And she definitely looks like a Disney character. But she does have her boots, which is cool. Um, No, it's really weird. So, there's, like, just a handful of the dolls. Some of them are, like, what is it called? Like, gothic kinda style. Um, Probably Haunted Mansion. They each go with a Disney, ride. I know, it's so strange, but she's cool. I thought she was cool. Her arms don't bend, but her knees, like, pop and bend. Um I don't know. It's kinda weird. And they came and they went. Somebody wrote, "The fashion dolls that you never even knew existed," kinda deal. But she might be interesting. Her hair's kinda crunchy. I don't know. She's got a little watch on. Anyways, it's really weird. I know, they didn't think all the way through on that one. I also got a Monchichi. I found a Monchichi yesterday. It doesn't have any kind of tag, so would that be like a knockoff Monchichi? I mean, this is obviously his outfit. I don't know. But he's cute. I know. I always love to have him suck his thumb like that. He needs a little paint on his nose. They are just the cutest things. Ah, look at his hand. And I like that they're just stuffies all the way down like that. I know, he is so cute. Whenever I saw them as a kid, I always saw them really small Monchichis. Um, I don't really remember them seeing too many that were this size. I couldn't believe it. And the thrift store that we went to yesterday has such a small, I mean, like a regular closet, like walking into like no, it's not that small, like a walk-in closet size, tiny, uh, toy section, but they usually have really good things. I actually found one time there a Barbie from the like a whole like 3 Barbies from the '60s. There was a Casey, some '60s Barbie, and then a '60s Skipper. Mhm. The ones with the eyelashes, not the Skipper, but the Barbies with the eyelashes. I was like, "What?" Obviously, I didn't know what they had because it wasn't priced very high at all. Hi, Donna. How are you? Um, so it came in this bag with other Barbies. I mean, guys, I have 1,001 Barbies. Don't we all? This looks like a knockoff Barbie. It is. She's funny looking. Um, and then yeah, more modern Barbies. But I mean, I usually give these to my daughter to play with. And I just wanted it because it had that tractionista in there. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. My daughter got a pillowcase. I forgot. I need to put that upstairs. Um, then I got crochet hooks, you guys. You never know. And I always look in the crafting section. This is a brand new pack of crochet hooks, smaller, really small. I always use like what does that say? A J? A G. A G to an H, I think. H is too big. F or a G, like the silver or the green for my doll hair. And the smaller ones are good for smaller dolls. And because I crochet the hair for my dolls, you guys know. Some of you know. When I make my dolls. Or you can even crochet little outfits and stuff for them too, right? I know. Sometimes, I mean, you don't always find good stuff. She said, "Want to go thrifting now?" I'll throw that in the trash there. But I like the metal hooks. I know everybody has their preference in crochet or crafting in general, but I like the metal hooks because they seem to move smoother on the yarn. The plastic ones, I don't like the weight of the it's all sensory for me. I don't like the weight of the plastic ones. They're too lightweight. It just doesn't feel right when you're crocheting, to me anyway. And then I've had them where the seam of the crochet hook down the side has been notched and it's hooked on the yarn and kind of pulled it apart. So snagged it. So I don't hi Sarah, I don't like that at all. Um, what's great about see, I love the metal. I love the cool. I'm so weird. I like how cold it feels. That's how you know it's metal. When you touch it and it's cold, right? You know it's real metal. It's shame. And that's what's so great about general too. You know what size you use normally and just kind of memorize it's these two, the letter. So for me, it's G and F, which is 6 to 4.5 millimeters or 5 to 3.75 millimeters. So that's these two. These are perfect for my 12-inch doll's hair. And if I want to do it for the larger hair, hi. Oh, thanks. I'm so glad you're here. If I want to do it for my larger doll, I will go just slightly bigger, not too much bigger. I if you go too big, the loops get harder to do because they want to close after when you pull it tight. The loops in the crochet want to close and then it's hard to get the hook in there, and then it's also inconsistent with, the size of I don't know, the bigger loops and the smaller loops. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but the smaller ones are easier, I feel like, to crochet because they tighten just right, and, there's not a lot of work, a lot to work, a lot of, room between the holes. Does that make sense? I don't know. Those of you who crochet, like this is huge. I also had one that was like a giant one, which is kind of silly because if you got a hook that large, you should as might as well just crochet with your hands. I mean, um, anyways, so I'm happy to get these 8 pieces. Yeah, and I don't keep them in this thing. I don't have a trash bag right here. I will put them in a bag so that they will or I'll just put them I have, like, a little makeup caddy. I like using, like, those plastic makeup caddies, that you put brushes in. I put my scissors in there and my pencils and stuff, little rulers for sewing, and it's nice to have it on my table, so I put these hooks on there. Yeah. It's good to have multiple because 'cause I'm always losing my hooks. Do we all? I'm like, I use it and I put it with the yarn, and then I'm like, where did I put the yarn? Where's the hook? So it's good to have multiple of the same size that you like to use. Um, yeah, these two are too big. I mean, these are for my bigger doll. Yeah, and it always makes a difference. My mother used to crochet dresses and stuff for dolls. My mom crochets or did. And she used a larger hook, and really, it could just be a matter of a small, larger, just a little bit larger. Anyways, I don't know what size she used, but the doll dress ended up being a kid's dress because of the size of the hook. Um, so you have to pay attention to that, what it's if it's an image that you're seeing, like, for a doll, it'll tell you what size hook to use. But anyways, it ended up being dress up clothes for my nieces, which is kind of funny. They loved it. It was heavy though, if you have a crochet dress with big ruffles, it gets heavy. Mm. Um, so I have that. Oh, I have a whole box of yarn here from BB. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am set for yarn for life, honestly, because you guys know I use them for my dolls. I don't, oh, I have a doll behind me. She's laying down over there. But I got this one yesterday. I couldn't leave it. Yeah, I love it, BB. Oh my gosh, such amazing yarn she got for me. But this one, look at the size of this one. I couldn't leave it behind. They actually had several of these. I should have got more. I don't know why I did, because I'm like, I have so much yarn now. It's probably why. Um, oh, it is acrylic. That's nice too. When it has this on it, then you know what it's all about. And it smells nice. I know. I know. BB just she's awesome. She's such a huge influence and such a helper to me and my business. I just love her so much. And if you guys are on Facebook, make sure you go and follow her and watch her lives on Wednesday morning. They're just awesome. She talks about dolls and she talks about education with dolls and like and books and stuff. It's just such a cozy morning. I love it so much. Oh, BB, we all love it so much. Um, and then I'm on Thursday mornings doing show and tell like this. But yeah, this is really pretty color. And you look at this, and so when I make the hair now, I crochet it and then I sew it on. I crochet a circle, put it on the doll, and then I crochet buns, or if it's long hair, I just let it, down the sides. And then sometimes I unspin the yarn. So she's on Facebook. It's BB Brown's Doll Haul. Um, it's on the live auctions one. I can send it to you, Sarah, because yeah, it's a lot of fun. And she is very eclectic like me, so she likes anything and everything from Barbies to antique dolls. And I have learned so much watching her shows, and I'm just always curious about all kinds of dolls, and she has a lot of education on all those. Yeah, I will, Sarah. I will. I'll screenshot that so I can remember, because I don't remember anything. Um, anyways, now I'm like, should I go back and get more? Because obviously this is going to be like thick hair and braids. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but the color is very pretty. It's almost like a cotton candy blue. Um, and then this is the crazy thing, you guys. If you go thrifting, you never, and this is what's fun, because you never ever know what you're going to find, right? And it's exciting that way. You're not going to believe this. I couldn't believe this. When I saw it, I was like, I know what that is. Crafting section is a good section to check, obviously, uh, because even you can find snaps, like these kind of small doll snaps, or, embroidery floss I use a lot. You guys might not know. Maybe you know what this is. Do you know what this is? Oh my gosh. It's so you take roving like this, and I'll have to watch a video, but you can see they started it. You make yarn, you spin it. Doesn't it spin like this? And it twists it up, and you make yarn. Isn't that cool? I know. And it tells you which way to do it too. So you put an arrow on there with a little piece of tape. But it's wood and it's got the hook. That's what this is. You can make your own yarn. Was I spinning it the right way? No, it goes that way. Oh, it is cool. Yeah, and then you twist it up. And I've seen people use these before. So she's got it this thick, and then when she spins it, it turns into this thin of a yarn. Wow. I know. Crazy. I've never seen anything like this at the thrift store before, but obviously they probably had no clue what this was, and it came with some isn't it called roving? So there's this gray, and it feels like it's synthetic. I think it is. And then there's this white, which can also be used for needle felting too. So to me, I mean, I know BB knows too. Like this is very like an educational piece for my kids to use this because we were homeschoolers, and I thought this would be a cool thing for them to use themselves and to learn how to spin yarn and make yarn because you don't need a machine. This is the machine, you know. Um, it's just so cool. And then you wrap it around there and hook it and then keep going. Oh my gosh. And what's cool about this too is that even though there's not, I know how to join it. We'll have to watch some videos, but you can then join like different colors and make it, you know, multicolored. How cool is that? It was $5. Wow. I mean, I had no idea where to buy something like this. I guess you can buy it in yarn stores, maybe. Um, yeah, join her live auction group, BB Brown's Doll Hall and Live Auctions. Right, the private group. I will send it to Sarah. Um, that was, I know, that was a cool thing to find. Um, wool festivals, do they have them too there? I'm sure. We went to a farm that had alpacas, and this is in the Midwest when we lived in Kansas for a while. And they had a lady there with one of those spinning the fibers. I thought that was really cool. Okay, so this is another doll I found. Wow, her face is really cool. This is a Barbie. Oh, there's a festival in Estes Park. How cool. Becky used to live here in Colorado. That's where I live. And thank you. I'll look that up. Kids would love to do stuff like that. This is a Barbie. I got her because she's a made to move, and made to move dolls are kind of, I mean, you can switch the heads, right? So, but her head is actually, she's a really pretty Barbie. She's got a very sweet face. 2013? I think so. I don't have my glasses, but what a pretty face she has. Wow. Those of you who like Barbie. This jean jacket is awesome. And so is this dress. Hi. Hi, Sydney. How are you? I know I love Made to Move. And if it's because Made to Move are around $15. This was $4. No, she was half off, so it's $2 for this one, and there's another doll too. But if you can reuse the bodies, I have a drawer full of made to move bodies. I'm always looking for the curvy ones, especially. I know they only did like a handful of skin tones with the curvy ones, but I tried to use those because I love the curvy dolls. I mean, I'm curvy, and that's kind of my main thing. And also, guys, I don't know those of you who collect smart dolls or know about smart dolls. I know that Becky does. They have a curvy one that they're in the works with now, and I've seen the prototypes, and I just I am over the moon excited. I hope, well, they said that they're working on her. I thought that they were supposed to come out with her this summer, sometime this year. Um, but yeah, I voted on a bustier doll too because the proportions look better with the bustier doll. Um, Anyways, I'm really excited. I know I will have to get one too. I am really excited about the curvy one, and that one obviously is definitely one that you have to sew for. I mean, I'm sure they'll have some fashions for her, but her proportions are completely different than the regular smart doll. Those are the ball jointed dolls, if you guys don't know. Um, where is mine? Oh, she's sitting down behind me. Oh, you could barely see her right there. She's got some headphones with ears on. But yeah, they're the Japanese dolls. Um, they're definitely a grail doll. They're a grail doll for me. I hope this is fun looking at some of this stuff. This also okay, she is so cute. I love the Na 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 dolls. You guys like those Na 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 surprise dolls? I like them because they look like cloth dolls or textile dolls, but they actually have like a hollow I'd love to open one up and see what it looks like. Hollow plastic squishy body, and then it's covered in fabric. So she keeps her shape. They all look consistent. I'm guessing that's why they did it. And she's articulated. That's these dolls. Um, so she was in a, and their fabric that it's printed on there. I like that. The jewelry is printed on there. I think they're so cute. Hi. Um, they're very sweet. And this is such a pretty skin tone with this light colored pink. This is an interesting pink, this one. They're not the same. They don't match really. This is like a peachy and this is like a cotton candy. Um, I find them sometimes thrifting and they don't usually have their clothes on, definitely not their shoes. But this girl, I give these ones to my daughter because I have a collection over here and she loves to get them down and I don't want their shoes to go missing. So I give these ones to her to play with. But I just see they're articulated like this. These are the na 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 surprise. I do too, Phyllis. I love them. But see how they're but I would love to cut one open. I always feel bad. They're actually the fabric on their faces, it is molded because you can see her nose kind of sticks out a little bit. And I have found them where the fabric isn't really adhered to the plastic, so it's kind of coming off. So that can happen. But see, she's like plastic inside. So you can see. It's interesting, huh? She's got a plastic it's not completely hollow, it feels a little solid, but, I don't know, I think they're really cool. I think they're really pretty, actually. Their faces are really cute, and I like the size. I have the bigger ones too, they have ones that are this big too, um, a few of them. I just like all dolls, guys. I'm sure you can agree with some of this. I know that you guys are kinda eclectic in the, hi, Daisy, collecting. Mhm. Oh my gosh, you guys. I wanna show you those of you who didn't see this yesterday on Thursday, Pat Doodles here on Whatnot. You guys should definitely follow Pat if you don't. Can we tag her? Let's see. Yeah, I can do it, huh? I've never tried that before. Oh, there she is. I bought a doll from her, and she gave me this as a free gift. She made this little doll. She signed it on the bottom. It's a clothespin. It's a clothespin doll. Isn't that the cutest thing? I wanna know I haven't been able to talk to her again, but I wanted to know if she made the dress too. It's like a little crocheted dress, and her arms are have wire, but she sewed the felt on there. That's so cute. And she painted it. I love the bows and the curly hair. Oh my gosh. This is like one of my favorite things right now. It is so sweet. And I'll show you the doll that I bought from her. Like I'm crying. I love it so much. I know. Pat, she makes doll clothes too. And she sews um and does all sorts of stuff. But I got a My Beautiful doll from her, and I showed you guys this on Thursday. Those of you guys who are at my live, and it's that's what they're called, My Beautiful Doll. And there's a total of 8 different characters, so I have to get them all. But this is the one that she had. It was her daughter's doll. She's got crimped hair, and she's got real shoes. I love the size of her feet too. But they're strung, they're not just, like, articulated, they're strung dolls. She has a, you know, elastic string in here. Her eyes are purple and, like, I don't know, is that a red or an orange? So I know. They have beautiful faces. And so I'm like on the lookout for she has another one that I'm gonna buy from her. Um but this is the other one I had. This is the one I got from Brandy, the Withering Lily. If you guys follow Brandy, her name is Valerie. That's my name. If you guys didn't know, that's me. But how 80s? These are from 88, 89. But her freckles in her face, red hair, green eyes. I mean, that's so 80s to me. She's got dream hair, 80s dream hair. Yeah. I mean, I feel like she's got her shoes too, which is just wild to me. They're not particularly like too expensive either. And anyways, even in the box. But her joints are a little bit looser, but she's definitely strong. I can see the string in there. Um I just can't I just love looking at her face. And so my idea was to take them and dress them in the American Girl stuff because of the 80s American Girl doll, Courtney. I love all of her stuff. I wish Courtney's hair was different though. I wish her hair was crimped. But those of you who collect American Girl or look at American Girl, her hair isn't crimped. It's just kind of like normal 80s hair, I guess. Like little kind of like curls, isn't it? I don't know. I wish it was crimped. Or they should come out with like another one that's a crimped one. Hmm, that's my opinion anyway. Um, but I wanted to because I have the arcade over here, the um Pac-Man arcade. I have the lunchbox, the Pac-Man lunchbox, and stuff like that. Anyway, I wanted to have a diorama with those dolls and that stuff. I feel like it would fit pretty well. Um, oh yeah, my other daughter's here, and I have some really cute things that I got for her. Oh my gosh, Olivia! I didn't even know. Okay, so we are a Harry Potter fan family. So I found some pop figures at the thrift store yesterday. So there's Harry. What does he have? He has the map, the Marauders map, it looks like. And I got it because because of Hagrid. He was in there. They don't have their stands. It doesn't look like he would have had a stand. He has no holes on his feet, but it says happy birthday, Harry. It's when he gave him the birthday cake. Oh, that's awesome. Isn't that cool? Um, I found Marisol, American Girl, while cleaning the attic. Oh my gosh, she is a flash dance type girl. Oh my gosh, I need to see that. You should send me a picture. I want to see that. Okay, but this one, I didn't even know that this one was in that bag. It's a nearly headless Nick. He's got blood coming. He's a ghost. He shouldn't have that. But I guess that's how they're showing you that's who it is. What? I did not know he was in there. I couldn't even see him. I know that's so funny. How cool is that? And then it has like one of the McDonald's toys in there. It was a $10 bag, okay? But I think that was worth it. Oh my gosh. What? Shane, look. I didn't know this was in that bag of pop figures. It's nearly headless Nick. I know. I know. I saw something blue, but he was like smushed up against him, so I couldn't see it. Wow. And the Hagrid has a birthday cake says happy birthday, Harry. Anyways, how cool is that, guys? Okay, my daughter's gonna be really excited about that. We all love Nearly Headless Nick. He's a funny character. He's telling her. Oh, I'm so funny. I mean, I was just so like, I was just grabbing. Well, I was taking care of kids at the thrift store too, guys. I wasn't really. Um, but I also found this bag, and obviously this also goes with that wool thing. It's like a whole bag of this stuff. This would be cool hair. It almost looks like dreadlocks, right, guys? Look at that. Obviously, they were making it and doing it, and then maybe they were like, ah, this is too much work. I don't want to do it anymore. Oh wow, this feels more like hemp. Is this a wig? I don't know what this is. This is weird. I bet it is because it's got beads on it. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that later. They probably thought, oh, that's just yarn. I don't know what that is, but it is yarn. It is like a hemp type of yarn. That's what it feels like. Hopefully, it's not real hair. I mean, no, it's not. It's definitely like a rattan kind of feeling, like a hemp kind of feeling. Um, anyway, we got some yarn there. And then I did get some pants for myself. Okay, I'm just showing you my thrift haul. Look at these. Oh my gosh, I couldn't leave them. They're bell bottoms. Anyways, even if I don't use them as my own pants, this would be a very cool fabric for these dolls. Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to move Barbie here. Let's see here. This would be, oh, I should make a mod dress. So now I'm all about the mod dresses, guys, after making that one. um, this would be a perfect size for her. Okay, I'm doing that now. Oh yeah, smart doll. I mean, this could also fit this. You know what? You could also cut out, there's a lot of fabric here. Cut out some of these. Um, like, oh good. Oh, I'm so glad. Um, what is it called? Like a interfacing on the back of this? Yeah, yeah. She said make them 3D, but like make them into earrings. The smaller flowers would be, and that's what I see when I see this fabric. I see like those mod earrings, right? I mean, it seems like it's really big, but no, that would be perfect. That flower for that doll, right? That's a good size. You know what I'm talking about. Um, like those big flower earrings or even flower glasses. That might be weird with fabric, but oh, you could put them on her head though and make them. Let me think here. I wonder if you could laminate them, like with a laminator, and then like turn them into vinyl in a way, and then yeah, or a headband. That's a good idea, or glue them onto an existing pair of glasses. But that would be that okay. I don't think I'm gonna save them as my own pants. I don't think they would fit me anyways. I didn't even look at the size. I just grabbed them. Oh, they're just like a Target brand, I guess. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta do that. So I'm always looking at the thrift store, guys, for fabric from garments, especially because they're gonna have the best print and depending on the scale, if it'll work for dolls or not, you'll have some size doll that it will work for, like a large one or a small one. I also look, and I always tell people this in the baby section, in the kids section, because their print on their clothes are going to be a smaller print and more appropriate for a doll. And yeah, you'll probably only get one outfit or maybe two outfits, but um that's okay because it's just for you, right? And then here's this one too. I forgot to show Shane this one. It looks like the soots from um I don't think it is though. I think it's just supposed to kind of look like that. Right? Isn't that cute? It looks like the soot from what is it called? Oh, my mind just went blank. I'm sure you guys know. Um the Miyazaki movie. Isn't that cute? Let's see what size it is. It's for my daughter. Yeah, but you could see the print. I mean, this is kind of a large print for a kid, but The stripes anyways would be more appropriate for her size, you know? Very cute. So, it's also live on Facebook right now, guys. I tried out that new feature. I mean, the sits are pretty big, but the stripes are perfect for her scale. Um, so and that's what's cool. I wanna start making just patterns too. I just have to have a way to print them and have them look nice where they're not hand drawn because everything to me is just hand drawn, especially when I do doll clothes. I mean, um, the super size Barbie. So I'll show you. I don't have the super size. I'll ask you if this is the same size doll here. If I can get her and not fall off my chair. Um, I mean, I have. Is this like the super size Barbie? Um, she's a lot bigger. Well, maybe not. She's got a little Kuza. She needs an outfit. Um, so the height, they both have on heels. Obviously, the Barbie's bigger, a little bit taller because her head is bigger. But she's right now, this one, um, okay, from the 70s. I know what doll you're talking about. Hi, Cindy. I just don't know, like, how her height. I don't have, of course, I don't have my tape measure. I have like millions of tape measures and I never have them around. Um, this one is like, well, she is 16, right? So this one must be 17, I'm thinking. Um, they look, I would have to measure like the same width around their hips. I mean, she looks nearer, but I feel like they're the same. I'm gonna put them up together. Yeah, they're about the same width around. So, oh yeah, 18. Okay, I think she's 17 or 17 and a half, something like that. So I would think so. It's not about the height so much, but the length, like from her shoulder to her waist, and like her girth, which is the right here in her neck, around her crotch to where her neck is on the other side. I don't have a tape measure, but let's use a piece of string. I could do that too. And just measure and see the difference here on these girls. But that's a good point, and that's why I want to make patterns that will fit multiple dolls, you know? Um, so her girth goes to there. It's kind of a funny way to do it, but it'll work. Are you gonna go grill? Oh, right on. It's 9. It's 9 a.m. and Shane's out there grilling. It's okay. We wanted to. Okay, I'm trying not to lose it here. Okay, so the girth of the Barbie is about that, just about that much more bigger than this doll. So that would only matter in terms of jumpsuits, obviously. She's not gonna wear a jumpsuit. Um, yeah, she does look like her torso is longer, just a tiny bit. Um, but like from her bust to her waist, like those things all seem right. They all seem the same, especially if they're gonna be a dress. It's really about around like her waist or her chest. Um, and they look similar. She's a little bit bustier, Barbie is, and the other one's a little bit more flat. So that's a good point, Sarah. I like that. Like, I want to make these patterns and these dresses and try them on multiple dolls, which I usually do. So I know what sizes they fit so I could tell people. Um, oh, I want a superstar Barbie. You know what? I think I have one that I got at the toy show recently. She's in the garage. I know where she is. She doesn't have any clothes. Also, the Candy doll from Mego is also that large size, she's up there. But the Candy doll from Mego, her waist is, like, really small. So, it's just a matter of, like, okay, it fits her, but it's a little bit looser on this doll versus this doll is tighter. So, I do want some wiggle room. That's why I like having, like, the stretchy gingham that I found. Those of you who didn't see it earlier, I'll show you. Because then it will fit multiple dolls. Um, this shirt I'm gonna make into a Barbie dress. So it does have a little bit of stretch to it. Has a little lycra. You can feel it too when you feel it. It's a little cold to the touch, very sensory. The tag is missing, so you won't know. Let's see if there's a tag down here. Sometimes the tags are in, you guys know, in the side seam for the fiber, but no, it's missing. So it must have some kind of, yeah, see, it stretches. And then also, if you want to do it where the plaid is up and down like this one, or you could do it at a bias at an angle. Depends on what you want. Um, because I'm not going to do the Barbie quote unquote dresses um exactly the same as the ones from the movie because I'm not a fan of the pleats. I don't know about you guys. The dress that she wears or that's on the Barbie is pleated. It's like a full, it's not completely full, it's probably 3/4 full skirt, but it's got pleats all the way around the waist. Um, which isn't, so difficult, but when you press the pleats, they're gonna open up on the bottom. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I like just the gathered waist like this one, which is the other Barbie dress. This is not the one I'm replicating, but this one just has a gathered skirt, and I like that. It's not even gathered perfectly either. You know what? It's not even gathered. Now that I look at it, it's teeny tiny pleats. Huh, interesting. Anyways, I know I love her too. Her hat is not I when I saw these hats, I thought, "Okay, it's cute, it's gonna be a plastic hat." It's not, it's actually covered in fabric. It's a plastic underneath, or maybe, you know what? It's more like like a really thick felt, um, not plastic, and then it's got that fabric molded to it. So it's I know, I love this one because of the hat, and she's got, the long hair, whereas the pink one if you guys, got the pink one, she has, bangs. So, that's kinda why I got the 2. I know a lot of people are getting all of them, but I just got the 2 because the hair was different and I liked the jacket and the dress. The jacket is so cute. I wanna replicate this jacket and for other dolls. Wouldn't that be so sweet? It's interesting that there's little buttons, like faux buttons right here on her it's like, you really didn't need that, but they put it on there anyways. They're so small. Um, yeah, super short. And she's got a little crinoline underneath. Oh, it's part of the skirt, I think. Is it a dress? I can't tell. I think it's a skirt and a top is what it looks like. The top turns into this crinoline, and then the skirt goes on top. It has what's like a faux well, it's a waistband. It's kinda supposed to look like a belt in a way. But see, this has a clear, stand on her waist, so you don't see it as much as the other, stands. Her shoes are cute too. Anyway, her hair is cute too. I don't know, she's a cute doll because she looks like, um, Margot Robbie. So crazy, which I guess there's a new Wes Anderson movie too, she's in that too. I don't know if you guys knew that. What is it called? Space Camp or something like that. I just saw an advertisement because we watched, a movie last night and it came up. This guy's so cute, look at his tail. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am just like I hope this is fun watching, talking about sewing and stuff. I haven't sewn yet, but I think I did sew. Actually, I know I did. I sewed the darts, these two, right here by hand. I do want to sew them by machine, only to make them a bit stronger. This is the new doll, right? Um, she produced the Barbie movie. I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention to any of that. I wondered, but she makes a good Barbie, honestly, because the movie is kind of like more of like the extreme, um, tongue in cheek kind of, you know, uh, B movie stuff, and she makes it kind of like really extreme with her big smile. um, anyway, yeah, I sewed these by hand, and then after sewing it, I pinched out. So I'll show it to you before I do the dart there on the side. And this is one thing that, if you go to sewing school, if you go to design, uh, fashion design program or school or whatever, they will tell you this. The fabric will naturally tell you where it needs help or it needs change. Um, And when I put it on her, it automatically was trying to do these side darts, you see that? So, it wasn't fitting quite right, and that kinda drives me nuts. So I just pinched out on the side these pieces, and so this is gonna have to be a dart here and here. I don't have side seams on this dress. Honestly, it should have side seams, but I didn't wanna make more pieces. So I'm just gonna have this dart go across here to the back, and then it fits better in the back as well once you do that. Because the waist in the back, obviously, the length and the height is not as tall as the front. So it's telling me what it wants to do. Usually, you just follow the drag lines and you can pick it up and you'll see where it needs to adjust, right? The story of it is incredible. It's in Vogue magazine, but does have some spoilers. Oh, written for lovers and haters of Barbie. That's so funny. And it comes out July 21st. Isn't that correct? We went to the movies yesterday and saw the Transformers movie. My husband and I are both love Transformers, and the kids loved it. It was the first movie that some of them had ever been to, basically because of the pandemic. We hadn't brought them to any movies. Anyways, so we saw that, and there was a lot of fun. There was hardly anybody in the theater because it was Friday, right? um, I need to read that article. I'll find that. So, got a package from somebody too. My friend Rose Donner. Those of you who follow Rose on Facebook. Um, Maybe I can open this. I need some non-fabric scissors, paper scissors here. There we go. So some of you know I'm working on my Bride of Frankenstein dolls for Halloween time. I'm gonna have to start them soon, but I have been asking people to send me, look at this package, send me doll clothes that are Barbie bridal. Wow, these are fantastic. Whoa. So she found some for me. Oh, how cool. This is a handmade dress. Definitely mommy made. This is interesting. Instead of stopping it like here, they and then sewing the rest, they snapped it all the way down, which is kind of overkill, right? Because you can sew it from about the hip down. Yeah, might take out some of these and just sew it, but we'll see. It's interesting. It could be worn. Although this is the front, it could be worn this way with the snaps down the front, but, that's nice. It's cool to find stuff how people have made it, put it together themselves. They just put lace around the top and the sleeves. But that is a really nice, like, tuck right there in the front. Isn't that pretty? So some of these, I just saw them. I don't know if I can I might have to keep some of this. Okay. That's the problem with making stuff, right? It is a satin. No, no, no. It's a rayon. It's a rayon. It's not satin. I love rayon. Rayon is also a natural fiber. Some people, I mean, it comes from natural resources, but it's a man-made fiber. Um, anyways, look at that. Those flowers. These all have to be from the 40s or 50s. This one is a keeper, you guys. I don't know. I cannot get. Oh my God. Look at that. So this is crocheted. This is crocheted with the shell pattern, right? So you can see starts off smaller and gets bigger towards the bottom. This little buckle with the belt. Oh, I gotta try this on somebody. And then, you guys, it comes with a little hat. What? Oh, and then some little panties. Okay, this is a keeper. I know. Me too. I can't get rid of this one. I wonder if this would even fit because of the stretchy factor. Oh, does it have a has a little hanger? Um, so you would have to undo the bow to get it on a doll. It looks almost too big for a Barbie, but obviously it was meant for a Barbie. It goes all the way down to the ground, to the floor for her. So, it would fit this Eloin if you see, um, and especially if it's stretchy. How pretty is that? What? Let's see how the hat would fit. I mean, it would be like a little summer hat. It wouldn't fit on her head necessarily. I see. It's like flat, like it's supposed to be like that. Interesting. Like flat on that side. That might not fit, but very pretty. Isn't that pretty? My Barbie had a crocheted dress. I know. I love these. Like when I find the crocheted pieces, it's hard for me to let them go. And that's what those tiny, tiny hooks are good for. And you guys, I even have a smaller set. What did I do with it? Here's another crochet dress that she sent me. Oh, man. Rose finds the best stuff. Look at that. That is an amazing shape. It is not like stained or dirty in any way. The colors are just so vibrant. Look at that. That is cute. Does it have a snap? Oh, it has a button. Is that a faux button? I can't tell. No, they're working buttons. What? Look how tiny those buttons are. Can you see them? They're clear. And then man, you'd have to take off the wrist to get the hand through there. There's no way. My alarm keeps going off. Isn't that beautiful? It has like a little apron. It's like a Cinderella almost, right? That's what I'm thinking because it has like this little vest thing and then the apron that ties on. You don't have to have the apron on there. Isn't that beautiful? I am just blown away by that. So those of you who are watching on YouTube, I'm over on Whatnot, and I mean, today I'm not. This is a little slip for one of those. I'm not selling anything. Well, I'd have stuff in my shop, but um, usually I do like a build a doll show. Um, but my build a dolls are gonna come back for Halloween time. Right now I'm working on kits, which I sold all of the ones that I had, so I don't even have an example to show you right now. Um, I have BBs that I need to put together and this other woman. So I sold out of this fabric and I love this dress. Um, the hem isn't done on this one, but this is for the Eloin. So it was a kit to make an Eloin dress. I know some of you guys got a kit. There were only 18 made, I think. So this fabric is now gone, except for the two ones that are sold I have to put together. This one is, oh, you did? Awesome, Phyllis. Yay. Isn't this fabric just so beautiful? And I showed this last week too. This is a thread. It's not printed on there. You could see the fibers going around that black. So it's cool. It's a thread that's throughout and that um, blocks off. So it's, is it called, not Mandarin? What is the name of the artist that made those in the 60s? Um, this print or this style print, not this print in particular, but these are like pastel, like a muted pastel or a darker pastel. Because of this black line, it's like this orange is actually orange and pink fibers together. This green is actually blue and maybe a yellow. So it's like, it's a really cool fabric. Oh, thank you. Uh, Modern. Yes, that means mod, right? So, um, this was a thrifted fabric, a yardage of fabric. Um, I thought I could get 30 kits out of it. I only got 18, so I was off on the count. Well, actually, I made 2 dresses too, and I used the fabric for the lining, which I shouldn't have done. I did start using another fabric for the lining, so I saved some of the fabric for the dresses. Anyways, I love it. And I have lots and lots of fabric, so I'm trying to find other fabrics that I can make more of those dresses in particular. I like that very simple style dress. Um, I have this one. This is back to Rose's dresses. This is this is very pretty. It's a peachy pink. It does have some staining, which I told her I'm fine with staining. It kind of makes it almost like gothic in a way. um this is also a mommy made. Yeah, because it's got a zigzag stitch for the neckline. That's interesting. But that might be a cool wedding dress, even though it's pink. It's a pale pink. Then I got this one. This is a flannel. How funny is that? But look at the cute sleeves. See, I don't mind the rips and the holes, especially for Bride of Frankenstein. She's kind of, you know, she's undead. So, um, it says buffering. Okay, can you see me now? It was because my alarm went off for my daughter's. I have to go give her medicine here in a minute. This little bouquet. So sweet. Okay, good. And then this is another veil, which I'm not going to use the veils in the dolls. That doesn't really work because actually, the Bride of Frankenstein doesn't wear a wedding dress. She's just wrapped in white gauze and she has a white dress on. I mean, it's black and white, so who knows what color the dress is really. And they just came out with an action figure of her. Oh, what is the company? I'll have to ask Shane. He just went outside. He ordered it. He saw it and ordered it. They came out with a black and white version of Elsa Lancaster as the Bride of Frankenstein, and then they came out with the same doll. She doesn't have real hair. It's all plastic, in color. I'm like, why would you buy one in color? I don't know. Was that movie ever colorized? I don't know. Shane, what is the Bride of Frankenstein doll that you got recently?
It's from NECA.
From NECA. That's what I wondered.
It's
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's freezing. It was because my alarms were going off. Um, Yeah. So how big is she? 6 inches, 8
I
inches?
think she's 7 inches.
I'm sorry. That could be the last one. I'm sorry. Um, the alarm's going off for Elsie if you so I'm almost done, Shane. So she's 7 inches, probably because of her hair. That's my guess. Anyway,
I mean, I don't
um,
know exactly how tall she is, but that's she's in scale with 7 inch, I think.
okay, yeah, 6 inches would be very small. So I'm excited for that one. He got that one for me. I have like a little collection of the Bride of Frankenstein dolls because I got the Monster High one too. I don't know if anybody else got the Monster High one. She's amazing. She came with Frankenstein and I split her with my friend Cody um at Stovall the Doll, that Cody. Look at this one. These are so sweet. These are all handmade. And I told her, I said, I almost like the handmade better than the ones that are manufactured. I just feel like, look at that. And what's cool too, once you have a dress like this, you could lay it down. I really like this style. Her skirt is really big though. Like look at that gather. The only thing about that is that you have to be careful with it being too thick around the waist, and then it doesn't really look right. You know what I mean? So, and you can tell it's not a full skirt because it's not laying down flat. It's kind of buckling. So, um, but you know what? It's not a circle skirt. It's a long piece of. Sorry, he's barbecuing out there. Now it's getting in here. Um, it's just a long rectangle piece that's gathered up, is what this one is. The reason why you would do a circle versus just a long piece is that thickness in the gathers. So the gathers, if you're still going to gather it once you do a circle and then you cut out the, waist, if you're going to gather that down, it's going to be less bulk than, and you're going to get a full skirt versus this one, which is just a very long piece of fabric that you've gathered in. And now you got a lot of bulk in the waist. Um, let's see if I don't wanna undress Margot Robbie there. Like, who can I dress up like this one? I don't really have a girl except for this Elowen, which I don't think it would fit her. No, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, I might have some naked dolls in here, actually. I do. I do. I do. Here's this one. I love this girl. She's like one of my favorite made to move dolls. Um, Oh, yes. You're gonna be on Facebook, is that right, Luciana, or where are you gonna be today? You're about to go live? Because we will come and watch you for sure. Yes, you guys can always promote your shows here. Please do. I wanna see, what you're doing, and we all do. Oh, this is so sweet. Okay, I only have a couple more dresses to show you guys, and that's it for today. Next time we'll sew. I just got excited about all the things I got I wanted to show you. Um, oh, it's so sweet. What a sweet. Oh, your birthday live. Oh, you're gonna be on Whatnot. Awesome. Okay, guys, follow Lulu B82 over there. Oh no, please, you're fine. Yeah, I want you guys to promote your shows. Obviously, part of this lace is missing, is it? Or did it get tucked in? Oh, it got tucked in. Thank goodness. I'm like, oh no, I love this lace. Oh, that is the sweetest dress. Look at that. I want a dress like this. Okay, but see how it's kind of bulky around her waist because of it. And happy birthday too. Love you too, Luciana. Um, that is so sweet. I love that. I think I will. I'll knock off the top of it, which I'll make a pattern from the top. Because it's just one piece. It has no sleeves, no sleeve seam. And then um do a circle skirt for the skirt part, and then it will be less bulky right here, which, I mean, it's still really sweet and cute, but So that's one thing. If you knock off a pattern to make other dresses, from, you can buy this fabric pretty easily, I feel. Even if it's a lining, because it's what is this? This is also a rayon, it feels like. But, like lining of dresses are this material. At the thrift store, if you find a dress, even if it's not necessarily white, they'll have black and other colors. Yeah, you want one like this? For sure. I will put it over here and I'll write a note about that. Yeah, that is a sweet one, but it just needs that some of that bulk taken out. Wow, I cannot believe that she found these dresses after I was like, "Rose, do you have" I always just ask people, "Do you have this? Do you think you have this? Or do you come across this?" Um, oh my gosh. This is the sweetest thing. Okay, this is a little hat for a wedding hat. I know why people love the wedding dresses and stuff because they are really beautiful period pieces, and um and they're just white, I get it. I have some wedding dolls only because their dresses are just so pretty and just, I don't know, just over the top, you know? Look at that. This is a little bit big on this Barbie, so it will definitely fit my dolls a little bit better. And you guys, I'm gonna start making 14-inch dolls instead of, the 12, which I'm not saying I'm getting rid of the 12 completely, but the 14 inches might be a little bit easier for me to sew. Um, so that and these dresses look like they would fit that size better. Oh my gosh. That is just so pretty. Isn't that so pretty? I love it, guys. Okay, just 2 more dresses. We don't have to try them on all on, but it's fun. Um, I hope this live was fun, guys. I don't usually. Oh, look, there's another one like that with the flowers and the pearls. What? Oh, and another one like what? These must be the bridesmaids. Look, there's 2 of them. And they're sewn exactly the same with the snaps all the way down, and they both have this veil. Interesting. This one. These are kind of like giving me 70s vibes. Like Stepford Wives vibes. The dresses in the Stepford Wives movie are just to die for. I used to wear dresses like that, those prairie, long 70s dresses, empire waisted. Oh, I just love them. I should make some for me now. That is my size now. They're my favorite style. Um, oh, look at that, guys. I mean, I mean, it would fit the curvy Barbie. See if I take it in, it's a little bit better. Better? That is the prettiest. And it's got like this bias tape at the end, and then the bias tape on each ruffle. I mean, this is like kind of the cheaper lace that you see a lot, fabric. I know, isn't that pretty? And then the underskirt is also that rayon. I like rayon. I like the feeling of rayon versus satin or like polyester. Oh, so pretty. Because it's got that vintage feel, right? Like the 40s, 50s feel to it. Oh, I love this dress. You know what would be cute? If it had like a little like Peter Pan collar. Yeah. Okay, that was all the dresses that she gave me, or that I bought them, but, that she found for me. So this is, like, perfect to what I'm looking for. I know that's a rarity to find these. That was a lot of dresses that she found. That is amazing. I was gonna show you the dolls that I found at the thrift store, but no, I thought they were right there. I have a bubble cut that's my mother-in-law's doll. This one. She needs some, her head looks like it's glued on or something. She needs some makeup, and then her neck is splitting right there too. Um, yeah, she's pretty cool, and she's got like a burn mark or something right there, like ink mark. Um, she's in the drawer of dolls over here. I have lots of 80s dolls in this drawer. Lots of Stacy's and Skippers and stuff that I love. This one has purple eyes. I mean, look how cute she is. This is from the 80s, but I think it's like later, isn't it? 87, yeah. So my era for Barbie was more like 86 and before. So um I still appreciate those dolls though, the 80s ones. A cameo necklace. And I have one actually. Oh, what did I do with that? I have a little thing that has cameos that I got. Oh, here it is. Haha, I found it. Surprise. Um these are from, you can get them at the craft store. I mean, these are kind of like that little one in the corner would be good. Yeah. These are like for jewelry, but also sometimes you find them in the section with the paper crafting. So, like this one would be good right here, right? Oh my gosh, that's a good call, BB. I love that. Cameos are my favorite. When I was a teenager, I wanted a cameo necklace so bad, and I could never find one thrifting or anything, um, until I got older. I just thought they were just the coolest thing ever, and anyway, now I have a few different ones I bought new or secondhand. We all have those things. Yeah, isn't that pretty? We all have those things, right, from when we were younger that we're like, I always wanted this. And now that I'm an adult, I can buy what I want to and I can find those things. But it's a matter of if you still want it as much as you did when you were younger, kind of deal, right? That's where we get in trouble with our whole doll situation with them having dolls. I don't want to put it in that drawer because I will lose them. Well, I'll put it in there while it's opened. Out of sight, out of mind. That's me, 100%. Well, let's go watch Luciana. I will, raid her. Let's raid her, and you guys come back on Thursday on Facebook and Instagram where I do my lives, and then next week, I'll have some things ready and available to sew together. So I'm still making these dresses and for different dolls out of the Barbie fabric. I think it'd be fun. And I'll have them available next week here. So, and then see BB on Wednesday mornings at 8:30 Central Time and me at 7:30 Mountain Time, which is 8:30 Central Time, right? Is that right? Because you're on at oh no, you're on at 9:30 your time. It's 8:30 my time. Right. Wednesday mornings and Thursday mornings. Okay, I'm gonna raid her. Let's see how we can do this. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys, today. Oh, here we go. Raid. Um, Lulu B. There she is. Okay, let's go have fun with her. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. And I'll see you next time. Make sure to bookmark my shows too. It'll let you know when I'm on. Um, but yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye. That's Raider. Birthday bash. That's what it says. Okay. Did it go? No, it didn't go. Hmm. 7 viewers ready. Weird. Let's try that again. Raid. Lulu. B. I don't know. It's kind of. Oh, there you go. Raid now. All right.